Shopping and binge eating or starving myself. Whatever the day requires, that's how I used to be. Spending money, mismanaging money, creating chaos for myself, those were my addictions. Um, and now, when I have moments where I feel those needs, like the need for retail therapy, I always say something cheap and cheerful. That's where I go now instead of over shopping and not being able to pay my bills and things like that. Also, shopping in a way that I know I can return the items if I do go overboard. But before I even go down that path, I check in and I try to figure out what's eating me before I do something destructive. And it could just be that my life is really calm and I don't know how to sit in it. I mean, I've gone through all that as well. The way that I've combated those addictions, those are addictive behaviors, right? The binge eating thing, for example, is by allowing myself some grace and a piece of it. So instead of sitting with an entire cake, eating it to the point that I can feel the food here and I'm uncomfortable, and I have done that with the best of them, and then not eating for 2 days after that, I'll have maybe an extra piece of cake. I'll give myself the thing that I want. If it's a shopping moment, then I will do something cheap and cheerful. I have a budget. I know what I can spend. I might even know what I'm looking for. I can enjoy it. If I go a little bit overboard, I might have to return it. But usually now, if I go a little bit overboard, it's already because I left myself a buffer. And the reason that I do it that way is because I don't think that I have to deprive myself of something to heal that whole thing. I think that I can gift myself something and then not punish myself for it. So I'm disrupting the cycle because for me, the cycle is, and for a lot of people, doing the bad thing and then reaffirming that I am the bad child person that my mother said I was. So this way, I take that part out of it and I satisfy the need without any of the punishment and more importantly, without the chaos.